So good morning, everyone. So I would thank organizers for the opportunity. So we'll, in continuation to the ALK TKI teletrectinib, this is another one. The name is still not there. It is NVL 520. It's another highly selective ROS TKI. So I searched which chromosome ROS exists. It is in chromosome 6, and this is how a fusion protein looks like. And you can see how the ROS partners, so ROS basically has multiple partners. It is promiscuous, and you can just remember those names. And ROS is usually seen around 3% of or non-small cell lung cancer, and crizotinib is the drug that we know up to now, which is approved. So if you look into the existing approved drugs, crizo and entrectinib has a response rate of 70%, and it works for around 1.5 years, and the overall survival is 4 years. So therefore, there is still an unmet need to improvise on this. So the problem why the progression happens is because of the kinase domain mutations, and in ALK we remember G1202R, and here we must remember G2032R, which is seen in 40%, something similar to ALK. So we want to inhibit this G2032R, which is resistant in 40% patients. So the limitation with the present TKIs is it works only for 1.5 years, and the main resistance is G2032R. And we want more CNS activity. And very importantly, all the TKIs also have NTRK activity. For example, entrectinib has a lot of NTRK and causes a lot of CNS side effects. So hallucinations, convulsions, all these are side effects with these drugs. And visual hallucinations with crizotinib, lorlatinib having hallucinations, all these are known because of an off-target NTRK activity. So if you can have a drug that has no off-target activity, so that is what is preferred. So what is this NVL 520 in all? I think this is the slide which I would request you to remember. This is what should be the take home. So it's a TKI that is highly selective for ROS1, just like teletrectinib, and it has negligible NTRK activity. Because that is the reason why it has less side effects in the CNS, and it is very highly active in brain. So this is a representation saying that crizo, entrectinib, lorlatinib, repotrectinib all do not cover all the resistant mutations. Just remember G2032R, that is the most common mutation. And then, this is another slide saying that NTRK activity is not there with NVL 520, and you can see negligible off-target activity with this drug. So this is a very young drug, the name is still not there. So it is still there in the phase 1-2. They're trying to find what is the proper dose, the dose finding study, and then looking into RP2D. RP2D is what is it is a recommended phase 2 dose. So is RP2D. And then this did include heavily pre-treated patients. You can just see what all they have used in ROS mutation. They have used crizotinib, entrectinib, lorlatinib, repotrectinib, ceritinib, cabozantinib. So these are all available, and we can use them when one fail over the other. And then, so entrectinib was there in a compassionate basis, you can get them. And this is the response you get depending on how many lines of therapy, CNS response, and you can see the staggering response of 48% CNS, 73%, so impressive drug. And the side effects are reasonably good, not much side effects. And this is the duration of response, again impressive. And this is showing responses, everything going down. These new drugs are really effective in spite of heavily pre-treated, the forest plot shows everything down. And this is some representation of how CNS mets, just melt away with this particular NVL 520. So finally, before concluding, so we have so many drugs right now, more selective for ROS. Right now we have crizotinib and entrectinib right now. Entrectinib we can get on a compassionate basis. After failure, we have lorlatinib, which we can give. Cabo is to some extent. And now we have teletrectinib, which we just saw before. Dr. Chetan presented, and now this is one more kid, NVL 520, highly active for ROS, excellent CNS penetrance, and has no NTRK activity. The reason for CNS side effects with the existing ALK TKI is mainly NTRK activity, which we do not need if we have a ROS mutation. So, and it is active against, remember, this G2032R, which is present in 40% patients. Thank you.